Lay back, tune in, Peep GAME, welcome to Giraffeballz. It's time to smile and laugh, y'all, and talk about the way things ought to be. Let's talk about my lows and highs. Let's talk about my smiles and cries, my mistakes and all the things that they taught to me. Collect your thoughts and all of your problems. Light up your stash and hey y'all, let's solve them. What you wanna talk about?
What you waiting for,
What's
y'all?
been on your mind?
It's time for
Come on in, I think
what you waiting for, y'all?
you'll find
It's time for
something
what you waiting for, y'all?
tranquility.
It's time for Giraffeballz.
Something about the
What you waiting for, y'all?
wanna be.
It's time for Giraffeballz.
Baby, light up.
What you waiting for,
Do
y'all?
some real thinking today.
Time for Giraffeballz.
You
What you waiting for, y'all?
and I. Let's go.
It's time.
Bam. Maybe that's why. Maybe I gotta add myself to the stage. What's happening, people? What's happening? How is everybody? Can y'all hear me good? Let me know if my sound is coming in good. Who up in here? Yvette Marie, what's up? Almond what's up? Cousin Annis, oh my God. I love and miss you, cousin Annis. That's my people right there. Y'all already know. It's been a minute. New music that we got in. I'm feeling myself, so I'm gonna play it again. That's my shit.
Lay back, tune in, Peep GAME, welcome to Giraffeballz. It's time to smile and laugh, y'all, and talk about the way things ought to be. Let's talk about my lows and highs. Let's talk about my smiles and cries, my mistakes and all the things that they taught to me. Collect your thoughts and all of your problems. Light
Yeah,
up
cousin,
your
that's me.
stash and hey y'all, let's solve them.
Shout out to me and Big
What you wanna talk about?
Big Meat.
What you waiting for,
What's
y'all?
been on your mind?
It's time for Giraffeballz.
Come on in, I think
What you waiting for, y'all?
you'll find
It's time for
something
what you waiting for, y'all?
tranquility.
It's time for Giraffeballz.
Something about the
What you waiting for, y'all?
wanna be.
It's
Time
them.
for Giraffeballz.
Baby, light up.
What you waiting for,
Do
y'all?
some real
That up there.
Time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all?
Right, people.
Let's go.
It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz. What you waiting for, y'all? It's time for Giraffeballz
All right. That was that. That is the new parlor music that's going to play right before Giraffeballz gets started. It's been a minute, people. It has been a minute. And I have missed you all. I have most definitely been planning for this moment. Still, I actually came back. I'm so busy. I got so much going on. But even that said, I had to get back up here because I really, quite frankly, I missed it. I missed coming to y'all, but this internet shit, the interwebs don't wait. It moves really fast. So I had to respond in kind. And in that, it became time for me to just really, really get at doing some of the, trying my hand at this AI, at stepping my game up. And again, for those of you who know, you already know, I view AI as something that is a tool that I believe you're supposed to use it for what you can't do, not for what you can. So I'll never use it to write. But the artwork, the thumbnail y'all saw, you know, that's officially, yeah, I made my first official thumbnail today. That thumbnail on the for this show, I made that 20 minutes ago. And well, yeah. You say play it low. Kenneth Perry, what's up, Doc? He said play it low so no one can steal your stuff without a copyright strike. Well, here's the deal. If they steal my stuff, they're gonna get a copyright strike. They're gonna get fucked up anyway, because that's already ASCAP registered. That's music is my thing, bro. That's already registered. You can go on and play. You can roll them fucking dice if you want to. I don't think you want to do that. Thank you, Yvette Marie. Thank you. I'm really, let me see who all in here. Almond Eyes, Cousin Annis. That's my peeps. Zoe Holiday, what up, man? Ty Beneficiary. Yeah, Ty, it's been a while for us all, man. And I missed the hell out of y'all, man. Eric Harvey, what's up? Nightish, my dude. That's my dude, man. We draw swords sometimes, but that's a wise man. Those are dudes you want to draw swords with. Dudes you can't lop their head off. So ching, 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 ching. Some of that shit. And we gets into it. J Dub, what up, man? What up? I'm glad y'all liking it. Night is shouting out the chat room. Yeah, Cortez. Yes, brother. We are back. Everybody in there. Let's see. Everybody saying hi. Gorilla Glue and snow. Okay, you gotta put me up on the snow, Cousin Annis. I'm not knowing about the snow. Okay, everybody saying I'm loud and clear. Good. Malika, what's going on? Let's see who. Frank White, what up, man? That's baby making music. Yeah, I went that way with it. Gavin Russell, what up? Thank you, Cajun Fire. Thinking the good souls is manifesting. Peace to the balls, absolutely. would make a dope ringtone too. It is available, or will be, now that you say that, will be available as a ringtone. Shout out to the one and only Octane of one half of the funky ass hip hop group Audio Push. Will be by to help me out with that ringtone shit and other shit, as that is my son, who I cannot threaten with grounding as he is 35. But he is gonna come through and help me out. Smitty, what up? Yo, everybody digging it. Yeah. Rest in peace to Maceo. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's another thing, man. I wasn't in no kind of emotional shape to do no show for a while, bro. For a while. Rest in peace to my puppy. He's buried in my brother-in-law's backyard. I went and saw him yesterday. I sit there, talked to him for a little bit. But it was tough because, he got hit by a car in front of my house, right where I stay. So for a while, every time I pulled out of the driveway, I had to pull over and just cry like a schoolgirl. And I have to, I either believe it or I don't, that there's another side and that he is there. My man Eric Harvey said, "Unc, you dropped weight." Yeah, man, I'm really trying to get back into shape, bro, where I need to be, because I know better. That was some of that depression weight. Jeff stay popping up out of nowhere like jury duty. That's funny. Uncle had to get some milk and cigarettes. Just got back. That's funny. Yeah. Thank you, Cold Shoulder. Man, okay. Peace to the balls. Smitty said, "Just got my hair braided. Hope you're proud of me, sir." Are you rubbing it in, Smitty? Are you rubbing in the fact that your uncle can't grow no goddamn hair? Are you rubbing? Well, I can. I just don't like that. See that right there? That's my hairline. Go all up in there, and you just come straight across. And then these triangles came in, and to me, not to my wife, but to me, a nigga look like Sinestro when I grow my shit. So I don't. Omni, what's going on, baby? Please send me a pic of the jar. Please. Because I definitely will pick some of that up. Let's see. Yeah, Top Shelf, it was rough, bro. It was rough. Because me and the wife, oh my God, we was toe up because we dog people. Truck. Yo, brought the machetes today. What's good, Uncle Jeff? We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into it in a hot second. Salute to the chat. Henty, I missed you so well. You know what? I'm here. I'm back. And not to tarry. We are going to bust into it real quick as soon as I can. There we go. I'm gonna bring up the show, and the show I'm discussing is tonight, which we're gonna get into a little later. And understand, your uncle, I got more wisdom than tech savvy right now. So some of this y'all gonna have to guide me through to get it cracking right, because I was so busy today that I didn't really get a chance to fully prepare for this time. That we to come on at this time, which was supposed, this is supposed to be the time that I'm on. So, and no goddamn excuses. No excuses. It is what it is. I wanted to be a bit more prepared, but you can bet money on it that the shows are going to get better and better and tighter and tighter. I got some people working behind the scenes who are producing with me. It's me flying solo tonight because A, the show needed to come back tonight. B, I had another subject lined up, but because I was on shout out to Hamp, shout out to DJ Hamp, everybody here. There's a show called This Might Be Risky that I want you to watch. Every other time, but Wednesday nights at 6 and Sundays at noon, because that's when the First Church of Holy Shit and Giraffeballz be on. I want you to watch my show. But you can pop back and forth because I got mad love. I got mad love for Hamp and his camp. Yeah, I got mad love for the Hamp camp, bro. The Hamp is dope. He's the closest thing to black journalism that I can see right now that I dig. That, like, in the place of MSNBC, CNN, regular entertainment, I don't entertain myself with that bullshit no more. And thank you, Almond Eyes. That's what we're gonna be on today. What I was talking about yesterday. Where my man Cephas. Oh, God damn it. Cephas say, you glad I'm black? Man, you ain't no gladder than me. You ain't no gladder than me. I love this show. I love talking to y'all. And I want to expand my platform and see as many people as I can. Just say no to the giggle bush. Uncle Jeff, just say no. Well, that's a nice name for it. I mean, think about it. Giggle bush, that put my mind in some other places, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. But I'm speaking of that, I'm kind of on a hiatus right now, because tonight's strain, let me put that up here. Tonight's strain is man. Tonight's strain is just mullen. It's just mullen. See, I like to cycle off. I like to cycle off of the holy plant to let myself regroup and catch up so that it can take me where it needs to be and I don't get used to being up there so much. So it's cycle off time. I'm gonna leave it alone for a little bit, just a little bit here. I'm here to hate on you, Uncle Jeff. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. My life's so bright. Somebody got to do it. I don't blame you. Now, let's get on into it. That's another thing. I ain't gonna waste as much time as I used to. Like I had the long intro with the cars and shit. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. We're gonna get closer to it faster. Okay. Now, tonight's show is called the HYENA exam. Now, get your shit. Everybody got your shit? I'm smoking mullen. Hit it. Ooh, I forgot how much I missed this shit. It's delicious. For those of you who don't know, mullen is a lung healer. It's a lung gangster. It go in there and just whoop ass on anything that's in your lungs that ain't supposed to be in there. Man, I'm loving all 58 of you. I'm loving all 58 of you that's up in here. Please, 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 please hit the like button, because from what I understand, That is very, very important to do. Yeah, hit your like button. Ooh, what if I do this? What if I bring up what if I bring the show up over here? Then I'm not as anchored. I'm not looking up in the goddamn sky all the time. Yeah. And then I can see how many yeah, that's better. Then I can monitor the show. Kapow. Right there. Ugh. Okay. Now I'm seeing. What y'all see? See? Now I ain't got to look up here as much. I can look right there. I can look right there because I'm using this computer as a monitor. It's right there. There's you right there, and there's me right there. So I don't need to. Okay, that's dope. All right, that's perfect. It take a little getting used to. But it makes a lot more sense. And then I come here on the StreamYard, and I don't necessarily have to look at the StreamYard. I can look here in the camera and then bring me here. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I'm making it I'm customizing it. I'm getting it proper. And it takes a minute. And especially because I'm a perfectionist. That's some drunk shit there. I'm a perfectionist. So I like my shit a certain way. And I can't help that. So Robert Platinum says, your mic is crazy clear. Thank you, brother. Well, you know what, Rob? I can be honest with you. I ain't bought a damn thing new. I just learned how to use the shit I got. That's another thing. I took some time off, and so I'm gonna figure this shit out. Get it cracking, get it proper. And yeah, quicker will come with time. Absolutely. And it does. It just takes time. Now, let's see. Top Shelf says, where's a good place to obtain mullet? Well, you can buy it online, but wherever you at, Top Shelf, if there's a health store, it grows so plentiful. It's everywhere. It's cheap. If you smoke weed, you mix it with your weed, it give you a real light buzz, and it cuts your weed. Thank you, S. Montgomery. Thank you, brother. Good to be seen. It cuts your weed. It's real good for you. Thank you. Yeah, Cousin Ann's got it. You can go to a herbal or natural or flea market, natural tea or flea market. That's where you can find it. But you want it, bro. You want it. There, some shit's coming up already. Now, something our niece, shout out to Kathleen, love you. She said to put some eucalyptus oil in your water, and that even gets you better. So I'm around. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, a welcome cat. Go watch his show too. Sharon Bracey, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm gonna open it up a little bit later, man. You are absolutely welcome. But yeah, Zen Master Sports and Short say I'm giving up smoke. Please respect my wishes. I believe you's a goddamn lie, but okay. Yeah. So it's J Dub say depending upon where you live, it could be in your goddamn yard. Okay. I didn't know. I don't know about that. I know it ain't in my yard. But yeah. Oh, come on, man. Ain't nothing but love, Sharon. Ain't nothing but love, man. The people we don't necessarily agree. Matter of fact, we only about 75 or 80%, but that's close enough because that gives us 25% to debate on. But it's master's love, bro. We gotta talk some sense to our people. And that's where you and I come in. So with that, I'm gonna get on in to the show. The chief thing being that I want to get to and shout out to my man Tommy Sotomayor, who was on Brother Hamp's show yesterday. Killer Mike, Eat a Man, the cats, bro, the cats that be talking that shit, was on the show. And I'm gonna be doing some skipping to get to the part. I'm not gonna get directly to the part where I want to get. It ain't gonna, this is the first show back, but in the future, I'm gonna be pop, pop, bam, pop, pop, bam. It's gonna be real tight. So with that out of the way, let's get right to it. I am going to share this screen as soon as I can. Oh, there it is. Present. Yes. Okay. Here is the show from yesterday. Now, I'm going to find there were a number of pieces that really need to be discussed. Right there, that look on Tommy face really say it all. We gonna hop off in it here. Yeah, we're gonna hop off in it in just a minute. I'm gonna get it cracking proper, but for right now, because I don't have my headphones cracking, we're gonna do this a little different. So I'm gonna find the first part I want to speak about. Y'all sit tight and watch this.
In another black nation. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? But yes, we are being affected. On TV. We are being. No, I'm saying other races are
not allowed to go on rants.
Supposed to value themselves. And again, I'm someone who enjoys the box and all.
Just me. So one of those examples should have been this, right? When you say men have access to women, right? Did 80% of women say did?
How can a mother not care about her son?
People told, who gonna check me, boo? Came. Oh, her eyes, she done froze. Oh no, she moving.
See, the way that you still
to make a point using an outlier. Go ahead,
okay,
Tom.
That's what I'm saying. No, you can't. But what I try to point out, that's why brothers out here, this guy. Oh no, she moving.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if you hear me because a few years ago I saw him and I saw him in this video. I think it was a car accident or something. And he just got out of the car and started yelling at this black woman. So earlier when I saw him, I was going off because I don't understand how black men continue to disrespect black women publicly too, but then you wonder why Black women have a problem. So that's what I wanted to like talk about earlier, but I couldn't make it. But I was going off in the chat earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
My ass ain't on mute. I hadn't turned my mic back on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. How's that, guys? Y'all got me. I had to turn my shit back on. I'm gonna be as respectful as I can. Following this, I'm gonna try, and that's gonna be far more respectful than she was, in my opinion. To Hamp, shout out to Hamp, who again, I don't know how much more I can say about how dope Hamp's journalism is, and I'm in his corner 100%. He really is. He's far more journalistic than me. I can't be. Nigga, I can't. Dude got the patience of Job. Even patient with me, because sometimes I'm a handful, right? And I'm long-winded. I ain't even got where we going. But I can be as long-winded as the fuck I want over here. This is my goddamn show. This is Giraffeballz. So, real talk. He was really, really he was a good host. He was journalistic, but we're gonna have to be honest about the fact that this truly is it's the age of the hyena, people. It is the age of the hyena. Now, what you're looking at is what is, in my opinion, something I like to refer to as, and we're gonna get into all of the types, what I think they are. This was a low-key hyena. This was low-key hyena energy. Now, what I mean by hyena energy is yeah, that's the definition. The animal, the hyena that we all know, the scavenger, cunning, sneaky, strong, very, very predatory, survival instinct. But there are different phases of them. This one yesterday, this sister was on some low-key hyena shit. Some of that, I'm gonna say my funky shit, but I'm gonna keep it low. That shit you ain't gonna catch unless you looking for it. That shit that make niggas mad and they don't know why they mad. Low-key hyena energy. This is definitely what she was on, and as we go through and as we break this down, it's gonna become real clear what I'm discussing. It ain't gonna be no mystery. I got them all for you. She was on some serious low key hyena shit. Put a 1 in the chat if a P2B 1 if this your first time here, and put a 1 in the chat if you are if you were in your man Hamp show yesterday, because were you would have witnessed what I did, and truly it was borderline disgraceful. You're gonna hear her keep discussing how she was vulgar in Hamp's chat, how she was going off in the chat because she needed that to ramp into her argument. She needed it. The problem was she was in a room full of experienced YouTubers who know not to read the chat. So we didn't really give a fuck about her rant. Nobody really saw it. But she kept trying to nail it home. She kept needing it. I don't know if you saw it when I was in the chat. No, we didn't. Where I was going off in the chat. I don't know if you saw it. No, we didn't. And it wasn't enough that we kept saying, no. No, we didn't.
No, but you're here now. Go ahead and tell me what you were going off on. What's the part you were going off on?
No, because like, okay, so 3. About 10 years ago, I saw you in that video. I don't know if you remember the video that I'm talking about. You were very much angry that this black woman ran into you or something. She ran into your car. I don't know.
You could ask. You
And the way that you spoke, to her.
Wait, ma'am.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You finally got here to talk to me. You could say that incident that happened. What happened in that incident, and why were you speaking to that woman that way? So then, therefore,
no. I have not even finished. Like,
I'm saying, why wouldn't
but like,
why wouldn't you want to know? Because you're saying, so why would you want to get some perspective, and then we can speak on it?
No, that's fine. I was just bringing it up, and I just wanted to say why I was like,
okay. I don't know if that's apparent to you. But Tommy's asking for context here. Fuck your context. I'm just going to keep going. I know what you're saying. I'm not stupid. I'm not uninformed. I'm not talking in broken English. I'm not leaving no dangling participles. I also am not going to address what you are saying, because I'm here to let you know that you are wrong for talking to black women any old kind of way. And that's all that's on my mind. And that's all I'm going to discuss.
Flipping out earlier, because I was. I don't know if you saw that, but because you can see the name, right? But okay, the thing is, I'm a black woman and I'm not American, but
I'm a black woman. I'm not American. That is the hugest mouthful of the show. You're not a black woman. You're not American. Right there, we should treat you. You should treat yourself as a guest. Guest should be your energy. This hyena shit, out of place. Excuse me, out of place. Y'all still hear me good? Let me know if what I just did my volume just go down? You're a guest. I'm black. I'm not an American. Well, then, goddamn it, you're going to have to act like it. She did not. Watch further.
When I go out in public now, people are I'm noticing that people are being more disrespectful towards Black women in public. It's like they have a right to be more disrespectful towards us, and my community and my nationality have nothing to do with the problems that are in America. But because we look alike, we share the same race, we are going to deal with whatever is happening in America because people do not differentiate what type of Black they see.
Okay. There's a lot of blah, 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 blah involved here. But that is basically the point she was trying to hammer home ad fucking nauseum. It was just, okay, we get it. We got it. We got your point. The hyena shit got worse when we got over into less of her accountability. I'm going to try to fast forward.
And you're not going to see me and be like, oh.
A fountain of accountability here. Still and light. Why?
The reason why I
go on top. And sister,
okay.
Fact that now, you see that dude in the upper right? You need to hear this dude. Oh, I was doing my thing. What your problem is? We're going to get to me.
That's my mean. And now they're...
Everybody. I believe it was going to be. Sister. There we go.
Be nice.
Absolutely. Sister number one, again, I couldn't believe it was going to happen as fast. But the number one thing I said here, the number one complaint I had, Tommy asked you a very simple question at the beginning. And we were allowed to go miles past you not asking him for context before you made your statement and why you did that. That's a huge problem in Black discourse online and everywhere else when it comes to women. And I am not discussing, I'm not talking to you as a woman. You're very articulate and intelligent, which means that you either didn't understand or you high hurdled his question, both of which need to be addressed before we talk the syllable about anything else. Now, I beat that horse to death because apparently it's not going to happen. I'm sure it'll happen again because that's what's allowed. And that ain't even a diss on him. That's how we converse. And this is a key issue. I have a solution for you, sister. What your problem is not the Black men who speak about the Black women. It's your publicists. Sexy Red is your publicist. Lizzo is your publicist. And the problem is that eloquent, articulate women like you do not do enough to separate yourselves from them. It is you that is supposed, this is, again, remember, this Black woman problem that you're discussing, and I've heard you. I think we should do a show of hands. Is anybody unclear about the point you're making? I don't think we are, so I don't think you need to make it again. Here's a solution.
Can I say something?
Here's a solution when I'm done. Here's a solution.
Okay.
What you need to do, and what eloquent sisters like you need to do, is get back to the first point of this. The shame needs to come from the eloquent sisters because it is you that suffer. We don't suffer. Black men, there is no great American Black woman shortage. We're not suffering. You in Canada are suffering. And in your suffering, you are not going far enough to go, look, I am eloquent, I am respectful, I don't demean myself, and that does not represent me. Not enough of you do that. There is not one man on this earth that you're going to change. You're not. We're going to, all that shit you don't like, we're going to keep doing. And I don't think Tommy is that guilty of it. There are those who are more guilty, and they're not going to stop. If you watch my show, you ain't going to like it, and I'm not going to stop. What you need to do is start. You need to start with 9 sisters like yourselves, like yourself. Come together in Canada and go, look, hey, over here, us, I don't know if you need to wear the same color. I don't know if you need to come up with a group that you belong to, but there needs to be some identifying marker other than the fact that most women of your age and younger all dress alike. You don't make any attempt to separate yourselves. Look at the sisters in the Nation of Islam that wear hijabs. They separate themselves. When I have never seen a sister in the nation not have a door open for her, being cussed out directly in public, because she has purposely identified herself as outside of this ratchetness. You, sister, dressed regularly, do not. So it is not our job to do. And we gonna keep doing the same foul shit you don't like until you take it upon yourself to find others and say that in this thing that's going on globally that you cannot control, this thing that's going on online that you cannot control, this thing that's going on in Hollywood that you cannot control, until you and sisters like you separate yourself. Pretty please with sugar on top, expect more of the same. I'm done. I'm just talking my ass off to nobody. I got to get it down. I got to get it down, y'all. Yeah. That was the first of a long cook. Everybody that spoke, Tommy, Hamp, everyone spoke against this hyena energy. Frank Green. Don't go boomer on us. That's hilarious. Okay. Don't ask black women for any money. Okay. Speaking of that, yeah, there go. It's gonna go by in a second. GB Funny Style is the Cash App. Y'all hit my Cash App. Show me some love. Give a nigga a piece of change for doing a little something strange if you so desire. What's up, 1015 Anastasia? What's happening? This chick here was cooked by everyone there because, like so many of, like I said before, so many of the low-key hyenas. See right there? See right there? Them ears? That's the low-key hyena. She ain't finna come out her mouth bold with it. She come and she like to sneak this. See, sneak this and it's her thing. She sneak this. Little nice, in the words of my grandmama, little nice nasty shit that she had to say. Those are the ones that slip by no, I'm Leonardo J-Dub, but thank you. those are the ones that will slip by you. They spend a night in a heated discussion with you, and you can't figure out why it is that I have an overwhelming desire to go buy an old used beater from the 70s with a big trunk and line that trunk with plastic and get me some tape and go out into the middle of nowhere with a shovel. And you can't figure out why am I feeling that? That's because you've been struck by, you've been hit by a smooth, low-key hyena. That low-key shit, it ain't as aggressive as the pack. Now this here, this shit right here, nigga, this shit that you seeing right here, this is what I lovingly like to refer to as the pack. This is this group of heifers who have made themselves lonely by alienating themselves from anybody who would make a man choice on them. Anybody who would make a man choice on them. Y'all know them. Y'all done heard misery loves company. No, misery loves misery. And this is this miserable pack of sisters that get together and fortify their own foolishness. They run together and co-sign and double and triple down on how niggas ain't shit. Some of us ain't shit, but it's never them. Niggas don't want to take care of their family. Some of us don't. A lot of us don't, but it's always that dude's fault, not theirs. Just constantly, whatever the issue is with these women, beware of the pack. Because that's how they roll. The big problem with the pack is the women who really aren't this way. This is not. I gotta work on my shit. This is not representative of all sisters. It's not. But it's a big enough number for us to be speaking on it. It's that big. They try to play it like it's that big. It ain't. It's that. As time grows, as we keep moving forward into time, what the pack doesn't understand is that they are running outdated playbooks. They're dealing in shit that isn't relevant anymore. And I know some of you watching. Here's why I don't give a shit how upset you get with me. Because it's not really the men that you need to be upset with. You know who you need to be upset with? The aunties, nigga. You need to be upset with the aunties. This your aunties right here. These are the women who fucked over your daddy and your uncles in front of these young dudes who are not fucking having it. Shout out to the young dudes. This is not a revolt of men my age. This is a revolt of men my son's ages who saw what their fathers went through, who saw what their father's friends and their father's uncles went through, from the aunties. And women like this that's on this show want to run their aunties' plays. Them plays don't work no more. I did a joke about it last night I'm working on. About my proclivity for corn. Oh, I like it. I like corn. You know why? Because it's some freaky shit I don't want my wife to do. I would like done, but I don't want her to kiss me after that. I like what them nasty bras be doing, so I'm watching it. Yes, I watch it. I enjoy it. So much so that I forgot my place. I don't even know what I'm talking about no more. Yeah, if somebody could remind me of what the subject was that I was just talking about. Matter of fact, let me look at the comments. There's 33 of them in here now. Wow, we got 62 people up in here. Okay. Let me go back in here and see what y'all talking about. Travel One, BM love harlots though. Okay, well, yeah. Let's discuss that. Let's discuss that, Travel One. It ain't just black men that love harlots. Everybody loves easy pussy. You think we the only ones love it? That's so funny. That's another thing. Y'all act like pussy ain't been good. Pussy been good a long time. Pussy been good. It didn't just get good summer before last. The problem is, pussy is still good as it always has been. It's just the competition is better now. What was competing against pussy when I was young? Pong? Boop. 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 Those who know what I'm talking about. Boop. This used to be the best video game in the world. Boop. A little ball going across, you have to hit it back. Boop. Boop. They weren't competing with no pussy. Have you seen Call of Duty, nigga? Oh, man. Madden? GTA? Oh, that get pussy and run for his money. In the words of my man Omni, or it works, Omni, it's funny. Back in the day, wasn't no Xbox. It was her box. And if you fucked up, you wasn't getting no box. That's the way I said it on stage. It really worked well that way. But now, compound losing your house. Compound having your kids kept away from you. Compound having the popo on her side if she decided to call him. Oh, pussy got a lot stacked against it. And what you don't seem to understand, to even bring that up, I'm guessing you is Travel One a female? Let me know, because it sounds like it might be. And forgive me if it's a dude. I don't mean no harm. But if it's a female, then I'd have hit the nail on the head. Women have, and part of this is our fault, that you have confused some attention with good attention. Sure, we pay attention to hoes, but that's our fault. Part of it's our fault. Because back somewhere in the early 80s, we started treating hoes like nice girls and nice girls like hoes, and men mixed the game up. You have a point there. But don't pay attention to how men like harlots, therefore I should act like one. I think I covered that earlier with me and the whole shout out to the sisters in the nation, how they separate themselves, how elegant they are, how classy they are. They're not perfect. They're not perfect, but goddamn, see Crimson Cure. That's a beautiful sister, and you ain't seen nothing of her but this and Pretty Rap. That's it. Am I saying you have to go that far? No. But I'm also saying, I wish you would stop taking all your fucking pictures ass first. Sexy grandma is out. Please be looking for my video, Bring Big Mama Back. And my video on Uncle Jeff's Male Important Decision Cream for fellas. Yes. I'm gonna launch my whole brand about getting us back to where we were. But yes, black men love harlots. Of course we do, because black men, all men love pussy. The scary thing is that you said that like you were saying something. You really did. Now let me go back here and look at what we got going on in here in the chat. Robert Plant. Some hyena speak in the third person. Wilt is back. Jeff writes his jokes in hieroglyphics. How funny. Third person is a code language that black men don't understand. Again, let me be clear, Travel One. Here's what you're looking for. You're looking for the latitude, the room, the edge to be stank, to be snippy, to be snide. The bad news is your aunties and your mamas and them used all that up. It's used up. You don't have any equity in that bank. You have no leg to stand on. You sound, every time you do it, you just sound bitter and stupid. This ain't Hamp show. Hamp will never call a comment out as bitter and stupid. I will. I don't have a problem with it. Every time I say something rude, see, I actually bought this bill. For shout out to Fatty, who I do respect his debate ability, but a lot of times he's an outsider from our culture and he be on some low-key slick shit. So this is actually the Fatty low-key slick shit bill. So when he be on some low-key slick shit, I ring it. That's not what I'm gonna use it for on my show, unless he come on my show, which he's very welcome. On my show, I'm gonna use this bell for when and again they go to the Cash App is going by is $ GB Funny Style. Need to hit me up. Need some beats, and you already you done heard my shit playing around at the front. I'm not fucking around this year. I'm actually going to put my album out. I really am. I'm on some other shit. This is gonna be the bell I ring when I say some ignorant shit that's crass and rude. Yeah, so we'll leave that there. And y'all tell me when to ring the fucking bell. The whole thing about Third person is a code language that black men don't understand. I'm black. Tommy Sotomayor is black. Hamp is black. Hank is black. The cats most of that I run with are black. Sis, your day is over. The funky day is over. If not, Isaiah 4 is wrong. I suggest you read it. The Bible spoke of this. The Apocrypha spoke of this. This time when hyena attitude having ass women, you know, and I don't know, I'm not sure if you are amongst the aunties. I don't know. I don't know where it is you stand, or the most dangerous of the hyena class is not a member of the hyena class at all. The most dangerous is the hyena protector. That's Jeff with hair. That's Jeff when you're on my fucking nerves. That's Jeff on stage. On stage with hair, but with waves. That's the one. The now this is the shit that's really, in my opinion, gonna be the game changer in my shows is like you see me typing, you won't see me typing. The shit will just be up there. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the hyena protector. This is the sister that walks among the hyenas, is not one, but every time you bring them up, every time you try to correct them, every time that you bring up one of their transgressions, one of the ones you are not talking about steps in for the ones you are. And the problem is that they are usually the finest, the smartest, they're the most intelligent, the most well put together. And the hyenas know to go get them when the shit hit the fan. And they sit behind them and they hide behind them. And they let these women take the heat for them, knowing good and hell well that they guilty of the shit we talking about. These are the women who do the most damage. And the problem is they do the damage to themselves. They do the damage to themselves. They are of the belief that the women they're defending are like them. They see themselves in these women. They see themselves as these people. Instead of separating themselves from them, they go right into it. They go right into, well, what about and the part that pisses us all off the most is that they're not who we mean. Get out the fucking way. We're not talking about you. We're not the ones making your life hard. They are. They're making your life hard. And you are enabling them by running with and for them. But this is coming to an end, gentlemen. We are on the very end of this. We're on the very end of the pack. Regardless to how fine, regardless to how well spoken, because of where we're going and the way we're headed there. It's only a matter of time. It can't hold. And they don't see it. They don't care to see it. They don't care to view it. But you can't throw them all out over that. You can't I don't know why. Oh, it's protector 2. Okay. Is that one really? You can't throw them all away because of these women right here. These women right here eventually figure out that if they don't get their shit right, pretty soon, I'm just going to leave that there. Pretty soon, what is going to happen is that there will be no room for anything other than one or the other. It's going to get to the point where if you want a black man, A, you're going to be cool with sharing him. B, you're going to separate yourself. And C, we're going to have a clear-cut view of where you are. Ain't going to be no more confusion. How do you starve a hyena? Let them eat each other. Let me go deep on into that. Let me talk about that for a minute. Frank Green brought some real shit up here. Let me talk about that for a minute. What let them eat each other looks like. We are going to a place socially, people, where It's going to be two groups. Those who can survive, those who survive the first and second wave of chaos and whatever brings it, be it natural, be it alien, be it political, be it infrastructural. Oh shit, I got that out. I couldn't have done that if I was high. Be it infrastructural. Whatever come, you're going to have the survivors and you're going to have the hyenas with these soft-ass dudes that allow this shit, who parenthetically will not be able to survive when the real shit go down because they're not dependable. They don't have skill. They don't have backbone. They don't say what they mean and do what they say. These men will not survive. Them, the treacherous habits of this shit here and the pack, bro, that's going to eat all that up. Ain't going to be no room for nothing left. Yes, sir. We're going to talk about all that. In fact, it is that time. I'm gonna let y'all in that there is the invite code. I'm gonna go get me some water, and we are gonna talk about this at length as you make your way into the room. That's a joint called Work with I'm get some water. Get right back. Let's chop it up. By the way, Travel One, that invite. Part of the conversation with, and I don't know if you know this. Let's bring the music down. Let me explain something to you, Travel One. Most hosts don't like, run from, have their wrenches take care of trolls. I do not. I pray for them because you all have lessons, and I'm going to show you with this. And let me explain to you how this is going to go. Number one, unless you're going to come into the room, this is going to be the last one of your comments that I teach on. From there, I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to instruct all my cubes and tesseracts to do the same. I need you to ignore her after this. If she does not come up and she types ignorant shit in the chat, leave that ignorant shit in the chat, or my wrenches hide her ignorant shit. The hell you mean you can't hear me? Oh, music's not. How's that? That's right. You gotta bring the music down 13. Thank you, Smitty. Thank you, Smitty. I'm it ain't that I'm blind. It's a bunch of shit going on. But thank you, Smitty, my man. So this is gonna be the last again, Travel One. I pray for trolls. I pray for them. Unlike most hosts who had a people take them down and no. There are such great lessons here. As I'm gonna show you when I teach off of this dumb shit you just put up here. You will have the opportunity to come up. If you type one more syllable without showing up, wrenches, those of you who have a wrench, I want you to hide all her comments after this one. Any comment that Travel One puts up after this one, hide it. If you want to talk, come up and talk. If not, this is my gentle internet way of telling you to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Those are your choices. I'm going to teach on this ignorant shit here, and then you're welcome to come up. Until then, and after that, sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. I'll be back. right, I am back. It is he, and I am him. Your Uncle Jeff. Giraffeballz is back. God damn it. Let me know how I'm sounding. Is everything good? Everybody good? Well, coming to the stage is my cousin, my friend, my people's cousin Annis. How you been, sis? What's up? She there? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? Let me know if you can hear me. And anybody else, yeah, let me know if my time is coming through good. Okay, good, Yogi. Thank you. Oh shit, Yogi Fish, what's up? Raj Will, what's up? Cousin Annis, what's up, sis? How you doing, baby? I see you, but I can't hear you. Is you talking?
I'm doing good. You can hear me now?
Let me see. Let me unmute you. I mean, hey!
All right, cuz.
Hey, cousin, how you?
I'm pretty good, hanging on, you know what I'm saying? And mommy's anniversary had passed, so we've been trying to hold on. You know what I mean?
I feel you, mama. I really this and for those of you who don't know, this is my cousin by marriage, but I swear to God, it don't feel like it. She could just, like, I don't know how many of y'all saw the first Jack Reacher when Tom Cruise got out the car and just went and stood over by the bus, people on the bus. She could just come and just stand right over next to us in the family picture. She's just like my side of the family. Love her to death. I don't know if you've seen or if you are a fan of Hamp's show, but I need you to make your way over there when you get a chance. It's called This Might Be Risky. It's a great show. That's where I ran into this sister, and I was going to do the show about something else, but I felt like we really needed to talk about this type of shit here. What are your thoughts on what you've seen so far? What's on your mind?
Let me tell you something. I heard the little comment she said, why do our black men tear our black women? Well, girlfriend, you need to go hang somewhere with men that don't tear black women down. I don't know where the hell you hanging at, but you need to leave them alone and go find you some brothers that know how to treat a woman. You feel what I'm saying? So all that other stuff that she was talking, that was some bullshit right there. You can ignore that shit. Period. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't dwell on them ignorant ass fools, because they don't know no damn better. Because first of all, them ignorant ass, they first supposed to learn from their mama, a black woman. And if they didn't learn it, they ain't gonna ever learn it. So you go hang with some brothers that'll treat a black woman like she's supposed to be treated, and stop worrying about what them little trash, ratchet ass trash would say. Well, they don't know no better.
Here's and Frank, you got your wrench. You on duty. I'm about to start talking about what Travel One had to say. If anything snippy come out her fingertips, I want you to block it. I want you to be right on it to just knock that shit the fuck down, because I've already said all you had to do is cam up and come up here.
Yeah, okay, bring ass in here.
Do you really think calling a black woman out of their names and working against them is going to gain their loyalty? The answer is a resounding no in a word. Let's start with calling black women out of their names. The use of adjectives to properly describe you is not calling you out of your name. It's identifying how you act. And that's what's going on here. And what I find among inaccountable Black women is that it's not that they don't want to be critiqued unfairly. It's that they don't want to be critiqued at all. They can't be told shit. Those are the women I'm talking about. I'm not talking about this one here. I'm not talking about her cousin. I'm talking about women who, oh yeah, what about is all you hear when you talk to them. Or it's never them. It's never their fault. They can't never see what you're talking about. There you go. Frankie, slacking on your job. They can't be told shit. Up one top shelf, one of you block this shit. I'm reading her shit. I shouldn't be. They're never they're never wrong. And then what this one did that I didn't have queued up, and in the interest of time, I'm not going to be able to find, is here is the way to know that they lost an argument. It's not that serious. Whenever one of them go to, it's not that serious. Well, it was that serious when you was talking that shit. It was that serious when you was calling people out of their name or on that low-key slick shit. It was when you was low-key slick shit, low-key slick shitting. Thank you. Thank you, fellas. Be on top of it. She gonna have to come up or shut the fuck up. That's
exactly.
It. Come up or shut the fuck up.
If you call me a bitch, you better say Miss Bitch, because I'm a boss bitch. You understand? It ain't calling me out my name, because I'm gonna be what I am.
Well, I don't I'm gonna tell you why I don't subscribe to the boss bitch term. Eddie, I'm gonna tell you why I don't subscribe to that term, cousin. Because generally, the women who fit that description, who use that term, do not act like you.
Okay.
They're not the lady you are. They don't have the sweet nature you have. They don't have the energy you carry that I know to personally to be true. They're on some other shit. So I generally don't subscribe to that term, but what it is that that I can vouch for in your case is the harmony that I see you create between you and Butch. The love I see, I wasn't in a room with y'all 10 minutes and I could feel it. And
no, that's my boo-boo.
Shout out to Butch. That's my man. So it's not that energy that I have an issue with. It's this obstinate, I ain't got no man. Oh yeah. Calling black women out of their names and working against them is going to gain their loyalty. Dear hyenas, we don't want your loyalty. We only want to identify you and have the good women among you separate themselves from you. That's all we want. We want to separate the decent sisters from you. We're not after gaining your loyalty. You lost that. We have no interest in it because we can't build with you, because we can't tell you shit, because you know everything already. So put all that shit together and get over there with it, is what we are finally telling you. We have no interest in it. If you can't find a way to humble yourself, be decent to us, be kind to us, be ladylike on your own, understand that your place is not in my face, If you can't do that, Eddie is stupid. He talking about the it's something blowing it. You got something, your fan is blowing behind you above your head that does look like baby chickens.
No, that's a dream catcher, baby.
Oh, dream catcher. That's what's up.
Dream catcher.
Okay, let me get back on the road. Back on the road. If you can't be peaceful with us, if you can't, prime example. I'm gonna go here with it. We all remember the movie Soul Food, right?
Exactly.
My favorite scene in that movie is at the beginning, at Bird's wedding.
Yeah.
When this horrible heifer decides to dance all nasty with Lim backing all up on him.
And had ass and thighs for days.
Yeah, just backing up on dude. And then the sisters get ready to handle it. They finna deal with this broad here. And when they get to the crowd that's yelling, oh, and they pull the crowd back, ready to pull this heifer's hair out of her head, who's dancing with Lim?
Big Mama.
Big Mama. The peacemaker.
Hello.
Big Mama know how to make peace. If you don't know how to make peace, if you don't understand that I don't gain your loyalty, it is you that gains mine, then you're right. The answer in a word is a resounding fucking no. Frank Green, what say you, brother? What's happening?
What's going on, Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Come on, Annis. Let's go all avatars. All avatars now. Just your avatar. You put that chicken up there, nigga. I ain't had no chicken in forever. What's going on, Frank? What's your thoughts,
man? I can't call it, man. You left for 3-4 months.
Well, you were busy.
Oh, man, I had to break out, man.
Nah, real talk later, huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm back. I'm right with you with the love, man.
I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you back. You know what I'm saying? You're looking good, brother. It's been a minute. I'm glad to see you back and looking healthy as hell, man. Go on, brother. But at the same time, what I feel like on this situation, the hyenas, like I said, you gotta let them eat each other alive. At this point, just starve them for attention, starve them for their money because their finances all messed up. I mean, just leave them alone. I mean, it ain't like that they didn't bring this on themselves. I mean, for the past decade, you've been saying ninjas ain't shit. Okay, well, now we acting like we ain't shit. Towards y'all, at least. Especially when you come on platforms talking down on, everybody like we did something to you. I didn't do nothing to you. I'm shit. I go to work every day. I take care of my wife and my household. So when you sat up there and said black man ain't shit for the past 10, 20, 30 years, and then push us out the household and send us to child support court and, give us barely the means to make it sometimes where we got to get 2 and 3 jobs just to survive on our own, especially when we move on. Okay, guess what? We tired. We tired, boss. You don't own me. So when you say, well, these black men do this, they do this for me. No, I don't. I ain't got to do shit for nobody but my family, my offspring, the kids I made. That's it. And the person I'm with. Don't get mad because I choose not to be with you. But for some reason, you got your cash app and every goddamn thing else on your bio. Let me do that to my bio. I ain't going to receive a dime. Unless I'm out there doing something strange for a little change, hey, if you want to hit me up, my cash app is, anyway. But no, real talk. No, real talk. It's glad to see you back in the building, man.
Yeah, brother. There's one of my star pupils. Brother Bruce House, he has a whole philosophy on state-raised people. And I'm not going to beat it up because I remember it vaguely and I don't want to do it an injustice, but it's very, very valid about the mindset of dependent Black people upon the state and how they follow certain patterns. So if he is so inclined, most definitely welcome back in the few minutes. That's the other thing. I'm not going to be doing a gang of marathon shows because I need to cut this up and put it where it needs to go on Instagram, and any and all comments, any and all criticism, I'll decide whether it's constructive or not. Y'all let me know about the show, because again, Frank, you're right. I needed to take the time off to get a few things in place so that I could do this show to the best. And this one is a little better looking and a little better sounding, but believe me, each week I'm gonna go up by at least 10 to 30%, getting it to where it needs to be so that we can expand the Giraffeballz crew. But back on the subject, people, I think that these women they're not looking at the state that they're in. And what I think is most important, actually, as I'm supposed to, I got to throw you two niggas out the room. I just looked up, it's an hour and 45. And that's been almost all real talking. Ain't no 20 minutes of bullshitting no more. Bruce House, if you have not been around, where we are now is in a place that this is the house that your mamas and aunties built. The aunties built this house. These are the women that came along before you and had their hand in ruining a community. And everybody else gets called on the carpet. The Black man, the Black dope dealer, the white man, the system, the devil. And you have benefited from all of them. But you have stood trial like none of them. You've stood trial like none of them. Nobody has made you stand up for your transgressions. No one has said, what's your part in it? No one has said, for all that you have done and all the damage that you have done, low-key hyena. Ain't nobody ever said nothing about you. Until me, real talk. I never really heard anybody calling out the protector of the pack. I never heard anybody really bringing to the forefront, really saying that this individual needed to be brought to heel, that the protector needed to be discussed. Ever. We have let y'all slide for damn near 5 decades. Damn near 5 decades have you been allowed to walk among us until now. You have created a pack the pack of you have created. This has been you. Y'all hear the ghetto bird going over here? This has been you. You have made this. This is your doing. You can blame it on us. And we got our part in it. And I accept that. I accept that. I accept that when I take a good hard look at it, that the hyena, the low-key hyena, I accept my hand in the fact that she wouldn't have to exist if, again, we wasn't treating hoes like nice girls and nice girls like hoes. The question becomes, if you're going to fix yourself, are you willing to face that in the mirror? Can you face that? Can you look at yourself and say that that's who you are? Are you willing to take the accountability antidote? Can you take yourself out of this equation? You comfortably broken people. Are you willing to fix yourself? Because it's about to get cold out there. It's about to get cold. And Top Shelf, I'm going to get at some thought. I'm going to give it some thought.